welcome back to Live Gaming Network. I am Gen X, and today we're going to be looking at the crossbow changes that have been made to Krunker in the last 24 hours. If you guys haven't been paying attention to the update logs, both Sydney and Vince have been working on Krunker Season 5 and also the new updates that have been rolling out the past couple of days. Here in a second, we're going to be taking a look at the crossbow changes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below about all these changes going on in Krunker, whether you think they are good or bad. You guys let me know what you guys are thinking. If y'all enjoy what you see in this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, I am live gaming on Twitch Monday through Friday, playing Krunker if you guys want to come and hang out with me. All right, let's take a look at this. That's freaking hilarious. I load into this lobby and get a free crate. I stole this dude's crate. Well, if you liked crossbow before, you definitely are not gonna like it now, dude.
Dude, what happened to my freaking crossbow, dude? This used to be my weapon. Now I'm not even gonna play this game anymore, dude. This is just ridiculous.
So, I mean, you could still make moves with it. I mean, it's still a doable thing, but it's definitely not a quick flick thing where you could just go flick, reload, flick, reload, flick, reload like you used to. You have to charge the weapon. Do I think the change is good? Yeah. But crossbow is definitely easily the worst weapon in the game now. A lot of people that used shotgun and went to crossbow will now be back using shotgun. I guarantee you that there's going to be tons more shotgun players in the maps now. I honestly think that it's a little bit too much of a change. It takes a while to reload it, and then it just goes away. So, like, you can't just run around the map with it charged like you can with a knife. Which is kind of weird because the crossbow isn't something that you pull back like bow and arrow. Like, you have to hold a bow. So I can totally understand if it was like a bow and arrow situation, but a crossbow is something that you load. And then it's locked into load position. So I feel like that's kind of weird. I mean, you should be able to charge it and then it just stay charged. The fact that if you hold it charged and it wobbles like that, and then you can like no longer get full power with it, it's not realistic at all. And I know we're talking about a block game here, so reality is kind of out the window. I like the idea behind it, but maybe add a bow and arrow to the game where you're actually pulling back and use that exact same concept. But with the crossbow, do it so you have to load it, and then whatever position you load it to, like I could do it to there and stop and it would hold it half loaded. Or I can go full loaded and it would stay full loaded. The fact that it wobbles and undoes its what they call cocking, don't get weird on me, people. When you cock the weapon into position, a crossbow, it stays in that position. I do like the fact that they increased the reload speed on it a little bit though. I mean, that kind of like evens it out a little bit, but like I said, they should add a bow and arrow to the game using this exact same concept, and make it so where however far back you load the crossbow is where it stays loaded until you shoot. That would be a little bit more realistic in my honest opinion. But after playing around with this for a while, I'm actually kind of getting used to it, having to load this thing up, and I'm kind of getting back on fire the way I was with the crossbow, so I feel like it's not completely broken like I thought it was going to be when we first started, but then again, like I said, there's still, I don't think it's completely fixed. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Crossbow v Sniper, Sniper wins all day long now. I know they changed the reload speed by like, I think it's 5%. Maybe even less than that for the sniper, which doesn't really change the sniper at all in my honest opinion. It's just enough to say that we changed it. Nobody that plays this game once or twice a week will notice any changes to that. Versus the changes to the crossbow are just crazy. It's a completely different weapon. Is it a bad thing for people who main crossbow? Yes, yeah, sure. For the average player, no. And I feel like they changed the location of the body too. Like if you get hit in the head with an arrow, it does more damage now. Versus before you could shoot somebody in the toe and it would kill them. So it's a little bit more realistic as far as how you shoot it, except for the fact that, like what we talked about before, I feel like the charge should stop at a certain point instead of having to worry about holding the charge for too long. But besides that, I think it's a positive change for the game. It's something that I know a lot of the OG or veteran players of the game have been wanting for a long time, is a fixed crossbow. And it seemed like the crossbow just kept on breaking, like update after update. So I feel like this is a step in the right direction, but I feel like there's still more work that needs to be done. And it's like I said before, I think it's as easy as adding a bow and arrow to the game, give it this same mechanics, and then alter the mechanics of the crossbow so it stops to where, like, if I was to let go right there, it would stay half charged. Or if I was to stop right here, it would stay full charge. Instead of doing the wobble thing, as if you're like holding the gun and have a third arm that is pulling the string back, and your arm gets tired after holding it for too long. Because it's literally impossible for those mechanics to fit this weapon. But like I said, it's as easy as adding a bow and arrow to the game, give it that mechanic, and fix this mechanic so it locks and loads. Or loads and locks. Well, to be honest, I was a little bit worried about the changes at first, you guys. I was actually thinking that the crossbow was going to be completely broken reading the logs. But after playing it for a while, I think it's actually a pretty good change. I still think that a couple things need to be fixed a little bit, which we talked about in the video. Mainly being that when you charge the crossbow, that it should stay charged to the position that you pull it back to, whether you pull it half back or you pull it full back. It should stay into that position versus it wiggling like it does. But like I said, the quick fix to that would be adding a bow and arrow to the game and using the pullback mechanic that they have now on the crossbow with the bow and arrow, and then changing the crossbow to, like I said, more of a load and lock type. But all in all, I think it's a positive direction. It's really awesome seeing Sid and Vince both on Krunker Bunker at the same time, working on the game together again. I think it's a positive thing. I know it puts a smile on my face. I know it gets a lot of people in my community really pumped up for the future. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And remember, don't be toxic, spread positivity. We'll see y'all next time.